Yo, check it out, guys. We got some updates to the shop. So, just showed up today. We got myself I got myself a new welding machine. They sent me the manual. That was nice of them. I won't be looking at that anytime soon. Got all my goodies. Looks like a couple of MIG consumables, a couple of tips. I'm assuming this is a gauge, a gas gauge of some kind. Hoses. Let's see, I don't quite know what this is. Haven't done any gouging. Oh, I don't even know what the hell that is. So totally new to me, but it was a package deal, so I went ahead and I got the gouging gun with it. But I got the MIG gun, the aluminum MIG gun, and then the gouging. I don't even know what you'd call it. Gouging lead. Oh, it's just the wheels to move it on. Okay, so that's about the most in-depth unboxing you'll get on this channel. But it's not about the unboxing, it's about the welding. So let's get this thing set up, lay a couple beads, and see what we think. Loving how heavy duty the inside of this thing is. If you look behind me on that shelf, that's my old welding machine. Now that one's fine, except the spool, I don't have any way to tighten the spool down, so I have to shove towels into the welding machine so it doesn't unspool on me anytime I'm going on a welding job. Now I don't plan on taking this to any welding jobs anytime soon, but it's nice to see how well built this is, because that shit got annoying. No shade to that machine. I love it to death. It's made me a lot of money, but I think it's time that Daddy gets himself a big boy machine. I should have looked at that manual, but I'm not a bitch, so I'm not going to do that. Be a man. Stay confused. Also came with this little cheat sheet. I'm gonna hang on to this because a buddy of mine he would like to have this, so I'm gonna give it to him. Okay, so I might be an idiot, but the guy at my local welding supply, he sold me on this feed pad lube. It's lube that you put on these little felt pads. Honestly, he might have been bullshitting me, but it was only $5, so. Guys, I've said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times, okay? It's not about the size of the gas bottle, it's about how you use it. Unfortunately, I don't have the gas that I need. I believe it's 90-10. I don't have that, so I can't do pulsed MIG. I'm gonna look into this, but I don't have the gas that I need at all. It's the next day, and I got myself a big bottle of 75-25. So the confusion was I've always MIG welded with 100% CO2, and this machine, it doesn't have like the, let's see, I'll show you quick if I can. Let's see. So it doesn't even have the option to do 100% CO2. It only gives me the option to do 75-25. So that was kind of the main confusion. I didn't know that this machine doesn't have that option, and maybe it still can, but it's just like not popping up on the display. I don't know, guys. But we got the tank of gas. Let's do a little bit of welding. We'll do MIG, it'll do stick, it'll do aluminum MIG, and it'll also do gouging. Now I don't have the fittings that I need to test the gouging today, but I'm gonna at least test the MIG. I don't know if I can do the pulse MIG because I think I need 90-10 gas to do that, but I'll double check. And if it's not in this video, it'll be one, in a couple of days, couple of weeks maybe. Steel coupons, I'm going to MIG weld this, I'm going to stick weld this, just kind of see how it looks. This is not an in-depth video of this machine, I just got it, so you're going to have to be patient with me, I got to test it, but we'll weld some steel, we'll weld some aluminum, and we'll see how it comes out. I don't know if you guys can see these, but I lost my MIG welding gloves, so at least I lost one of them, so I'm going to be using these gloves instead. So I like to do welding lessons on the weekends, just kind of something to keep myself busy. And this is some of the old welds that I have. I mean, they're not the best. I didn't know I'd be filming them, but it's okay. But it'll give me something to compare the new welding machine to the old welding machine to. So. Immediately off the bat, we got a decent weld. I think it might be a little too cold. My toes look a little bunched up. So I'm gonna bump the heat up and do this again. Okay, so I bumped the heat up just a little bit, changed my technique. I was doing kind of a loop-de-loop. This one was just a simple whip motion. See the toes look nice and even. See if I can focus on that. Maybe not. Well, it looks good. Again, I haven't spent a whole lot of time with this, so this is the worst that it's going to be. But that being said, I mean, it looks phenomenal. The main thing I'm noticing with welding with an expensive machine versus a cheap machine is just how stable that weld feels as I'm going along. With the cheap machines, I felt like I was getting a lot of, like the voltage was fluctuating quite a bit. So I'd have hot spots and then I'd have cold spots. This machine feels like it's set to exactly what I set it to. Let's quick bust out the stick welding leads. I'm not gonna be using this machine to stick anytime soon. I've got this little Lincoln that I use to do all my TIG and stick. But, just for shits and giggles, why not? I paid for it, I might as well use it. So this machine has the option to, to pulse weld stick. Haven't done it, no idea how it'll weld, what it'll look like, but you know what? We're gonna test it today. Today, I'll be using some left outside, some cold 7018 1/8 inch. I'm welding a little cold. I'm gonna bump this up. Okay, bump this up to 150. Okay, I'm gonna let this cool off. In the meantime, I'm gonna switch it off of pulse mode. Okay, so this is what we got. This is the non-pulsed stick weld up top. You can see it looks nice and flat. Felt stable the whole way. Didn't have any issues with that. But if we move on to the pulsed side, pulsed is difficult because that arc length keeps changing constantly. So it's difficult to get like a consistent bead. That and the flux did not want to come off as easy as the non-pulsed weld. So yeah, I mean, this thing can stick weld awesome. Not a big fan of the pulse welding stick quite yet. Maybe I just haven't used it enough. But honestly, I can't imagine that I'm going to be stick welding with this machine a whole lot. This is going to be my dedicated shop MIG machine. With that being said, let's move on to aluminum. On the website, they say that MIG gun is 10 feet long, but I'm looking at it and I'm a little bit skeptical. So let's see. As always, you always begin off of the base, and I decide what the base is. It should be 10 feet. Let's double check. Base to nozzle tip is, we'll call that 8'5". Fucking Italians, they lied to me. Okay, so I got the 10-foot aluminum MIG gun installed. I got the aluminum spool put in. Not gonna spend too much time cleaning this up. I got a mobile job today at about 11, doing a kitchen sink and a Chinese food buffet. So I can't hang out too long with you guys, but that should be good enough. Testing gas, looks good. Okay, gloves, and then we'll weld it up. Oh shit! If this gun was only 10 feet long, I would have been able to make this weld. Okay, it welds good. I can forgive the 8-foot MIG welding gun. Check this out. This is what I got off the bat. I'm just using the suggested settings on this machine. It comes with a nice little cheat sheet. But I mean, off the bat, this is easily one of the best MIG welds that I've made. And it just kind of goes to show that equipment does make the business. It's not about skill, it's not about technique, it's not about knowledge, it's just about how much money you spend. This is what it looks like once it's all cleaned up. Get some of that soot off. Might be a little bit of cold fusion, but aluminum, that's kind of typical with aluminum. The beginning is always going to be the coldest spot on the weld, but as you go along, that aluminum heats up, and eventually those toes sit in nice. Okay, guys, well, that's about it. That's all I got. I wasn't able to test the pulse settings on this, and I wasn't able to test the gouging setting on this. That'll be coming in a video a little down the line, but this was not an unboxing video. This was not a how-to video. This was none of that. This is simply my thoughts, my initial thoughts on this machine. I just want to show off my new toys. So I might do an updated video on this machine in a couple months, depending on what you guys think, how I feel about it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. But I just haven't spent enough time with the machine to know all those things yet. So stay tuned. Videos like that coming. In the meantime, yeah. I'll see you guys on the next one.